Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, welcome back to another Halloween video. So happy Halloween. Alright, this is Abandoned Coral, which you don't really think of as a Halloween color. Technically, this is not a Halloween card, I guess. This is more of a fall card. So yeah, I'm a fall girl. Okay, this is Candied Apple. So we're just going to go all around. I'd be pretty generous, which is hard for me on these. I feel like I'm going to use up my spray, but what I did before was I messed up by putting, this is aged mahogany. I smushed them together and I just got red then, so, but this is the process. Okay, so now we just let these dry. I was gonna add a hint of purple to a little bit too in there, but I don't know. Not sure how well it'll show up. Okay, so I'm gonna set these to the side and they're going to dry. So we're already at the process of a smushed one of this one and this one, and I dried it so you don't have to see the heat tool. And I put purple on this one. I did not put purple on this one. I just used the Wilted Violet spray. Okay, so it needs some more. Well, now I've got my thing drying. Let me get another piece of cardstock here. Not cardstock, but U.S. mail stuff that we can use. Okay, so we're going to need some a little bit darker. Well, I'll just do one at a time around the edges. So we're still going to have to end up drying it a bit. I can't totally get around it, but and I found this, so we could add to the one that doesn't have the black, I mean the purple, we could add a little bit of the black already, because we were going to edge it. Ooh, yeah, now I'm going to be, hang on, let me get a paper towel. Okay, I hope I haven't spilled anything on my lens there. Hadn't thought about that. All right, so let's, well, I guess we have to dry them there, don't we? All right, let's give these a little dry. You can just fast forward this part if you want to. is taking a long time. I'm sorry. Alright, that's getting pretty close to dry, I think. Oh, it's pretty hot. I don't know about close to dry, but okay. So hopefully the others will dry on their own. Not quite right there, but it'll be okay. Okie dokie. So we're using Lavinia stamps today, as well as a little squirrel die cut because I don't have the squirrel, but I'm honestly thinking, I don't know, that I got that too dark. I don't know how to lighten it up now. Maybe I'll just scoop her on over here. I don't know. We'll work on this and see. Well, if not, we'll go to the other card. It'll be fine. But we'll see how it goes. So while we're doing this, I'll tell you about my adventure to the vet with Brownie. I look like I've been in a bloodbath. Look at this. Red spray. I just love that dog. Let me just start by saying, you know, I don't believe in confining. Yeah, that's just barely going to show. Daggone it. Confining dogs in a car. I want them loose with me. I feel like it's less stress on them. It's more trouble, trust me, but it's less stress on them. So, okay. So scratch that one. We're going to this one. Okay. So we're still going to put her probably about there. Actually, let me do one other thing first. So I was trying to make something for them to sit on, and it wasn't going very well. I need to get a sponge. I know I've got here we go. I was trying to use the brushes, and it really wasn't going well, to be honest. So let's just use the edge of this torn paper here and not the sponge. Okay. So a little line there. Maybe one on up here a little bit. It's hard to, I guess I need sponges with like a little tiny edge. I think I've got some from Heartfelt Creations that do like a little triangle thing. That could do this better probably. Anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop there because I feel like now it's getting too dark down there. This is not going well. And that's still not quite dry, is it? Alright, so I want her about there. Probably. Maybe a little farther up. Anyway, so Brownie's loose in the car, but she does good overall. She just, you have to give her, like, we sat there probably 10 minutes before I left, which I sometimes don't take the time to do, and that's why she's a little rougher. She's like pawing all over you and whatever, and all she really wants is to eventually be laying down and touching her paws on her leg, or your leg stretched out driving. So, which is fine, but she needs to climb all over your head at first doing that for some odd reason. And she wants to sit on your lap and, you know, this and that, which is not easy in a small car and a 60-pound dog. But so I let her, you know, for about, like I said, 10 minutes or so before we left. Plus, before we left this time, since, you know, I'm off school and whatever, I went ahead and went outside to, like, visit with her and cuddle and whatever for a little while first. So it's not just like she's seeing me for the first time and we're taking off in the morning, you know what I mean? Or I'm getting home from work and we're gonna go in the car real quick and go. And so I think that was better. She had had some loving time, and so she wasn't as intense. And, okay. So here's where I'm going with this, all right? Here's my little squirrel die cut. I do wish I had the bigger squirrel or whatever that they have, but whatever, it'll be fine. And then I cut these branches out. And I thought, it's kind of a Halloween branch, but it can be fall, you know. The squirrel can sit on the branch, maybe. And we'll glue that on, and anyway, she's just like calling to the squirrel, like, come to me, come to me. When we went up for a ball game, we would feed the squirrels in the park, and they're so friendly. Like, they'll just come up to you and take like little peanuts off your leg or out of your hand. I wasn't brave enough to do it out of the hand, but my boyfriend was, and I would let them do it off my leg, but that was about that. And but they're just so sweet. Anyway, okay, so back to Brownie. But that's where we're going. So now I'm just going to do all the stuff around her, which was going to be all of this, but I've kind of lost the other piece. Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Some of these falling down, but I think I might do these in the middle and this on the side. But I do have this one, which is smaller, so maybe we'll go for that and see if we really need the big one. I don't know yet. I don't think we need the Misty. It's black, and I don't think you can really tell if we make that much of a mistake, you know what I mean? And I wanted to put some sort of fall something right there, but if I can, okay. If I can't, that's pretty much fine too. That anklet, I don't know. Well, you can't see that. Start to see it there a little bit. Just try to curve it all around. Close enough. Can you see it if we do it over here, perhaps? I don't think you'll be able to see it up here. Nope, you can't. But there a little bit. Maybe I should do this and like emboss it in a nice green or gold or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'll just scribble that over there. All right, I need a longer one for this. So anyway, we got her settled down. Well, it's just not we, it was just me. I wanted my boyfriend to go with me, but then I thought he was going to take the cat and the kittens, but he ended up going the next day, so he didn't go. And but that would have been a big help, but because she'll sit right on his lap or whatever in the front. And actually, this time she did not even, well, she did go to the back one time and looked at something, I don't know, and then came right back. So she didn't really get in the back. I think that's when she gets sick the most, when she'll go from like front to back. And so she didn't really do that this time, so that's good. She did get sick after. I live on like a lot of mountainous roads, curves and whatever. So to get to the vet, takes me about an hour and a half. And I'm just going to put one right there. Like it's coming in on the side just a little. I don't know. We'll decide where we want this. But anyway, I was prepared. Like, so I had the back all swooshed up. And she actually didn't get in the back when my boyfriend went with us last time. When she had her ear problem about this same exact time last year. And, which is part of what she had this time. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to glue this down. And then we'll place our squirrel. I may not glue that because I don't know if I need that. I think this is already stopped up. Anyway, but I had the back all geared up. And, you know, with puppy pads and blankets and sheets. And I thought she's not, because she's real bad to like pee or poop or whatever with no notice, and or about 30 seconds worth. So Copper, he'll give you a little bit of notice, not much, but a little bit, and but not so much with Brownie. And so I was trying to gear everything up, you know, and so I did. And like I said, she only went back there one time, so it really didn't matter. But she, about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes into there, it's about 45 minutes worth of curves and bad road. So I'd say maybe 30 minutes into it, I don't know, she started, you know how they do, they'll start licking their lips, and you know they're going to throw up. So I have, like, in the floorboard of my car, I pile it full of pillows and this and that, building it up to where it's like my seat is kind of like extended with that. So she has more room, you know, just to lay down or whatever she wants to do. And so I feel like she was going to throw up on the pillows. And I thought, ugh. But I whipped a puppy pad out from underneath because this time I also got smart. She wants to, you know, like I said, lay touching you anyway. So I put a very thin, flat pillow with my gear shift there. And sometimes she does knock it out of, which honestly they should not do in cars. They shouldn't let it knock out so easy. Knock it up into neutral, or my drive has it's like it'll knock to the side. I guess so you can put it down. I don't know what it's for, to be honest. But it'll kind of make a noise, but the car will still go. So anyway, but so occasionally she'll knock it out of that. But anyway, I put a pillow there and like on top of my cup holders and stuff, so that she can just lay better near me, because that's just, you have to understand, she's going to end up there. You just have to let her. And so, okay. So she's talking to him, telling him it's okay to come down here. Come on, see me. I won't hurt you, little squirrel. I love squirrels. All right. Now, why'd I do that? I know I'm gonna glue that. So anyway, but I whipped out a puppy pad I had underneath there to just give that a little bit more cushion under her pillow, or in case it moved or whatever. And it was perfect because I put that on top of the other pillows that were in front of her. Oh, so gross, I'm sorry. She threw up right on it, and we were good. I put that in the back. I just, you know, swooshed it up. I already had a garbage bag back there waiting, and we were good. And she was great for that the rest of the trip. And she was just, I don't know, you know, her little belly. And it is a lot of curves and stuff, so. Okay. So I had planned on this purple as a layer, but now it's really not going to work because there's no purple on the card. But anyway, so we made it there. And she does really good in the car, except if we stop like at a stoplight or something like that and we're not moving, then she feels the need to be on you again. And I think that's just kind of her insecurities or something, that you're going to leave. And so as long as she wants to do that in life, I will reassure her, we're still there. We got you, girl. And, it's just, I just feel like it's where she was abandoned and just, I don't know. So, and Copper is doing a lot better with that. He's more secure, you know what I mean? I mean, he still likes his loving, don't get me wrong, but he is just becoming more secure in everything. And but she just needs a lot more loving in general than he does, I think. I feel like I need to add some purple some way, but how? I don't know. I could give it a spritz of, I don't know. I do want to go ahead and hang on. Let's check on these. These are drying somewhat. This one not so much. Let me get another paper towel. Okay. Wipe the blood bath out there just a minute. Okay. Okay, so I want to do it with the Altenew. I think this is the best for splashing, the jet black. But anyway, we got there, and she does great in the vet, going in the vet. That's another story. But she gets out of the car real good, and then until she realizes she's there, and then she's like, no. So she won't hardly go in the door, but, so I finally got her in the door. Sorry about that big noise. We have a helicopter out here, that flew in a while ago, I think. Usually it's somebody's there's like a car wreck or a, major heart attack or something, and they need to fly them out, so, they fly them to a good hospital, because we don't have one around here. Okay, I like that. So, anyway, got there, finally got her in, and then once she's in the waiting room, like, all the other dogs are scared and shaking and whatever, and she was just like a little greeter to everybody. She'd just stick her little head out at everybody that came by and wants to be petted and, whatever. She wasn't worried at all. And she could work at Walmart, be a little greeter. But anyway, she wanted to go in with every time they would open like an exam room or whatever. She's like, let's go, until it was her turn. Then she just sat there. I'm like, okay. So we waited like an hour for that. That was, but I know they get behind. So, but she was, she was just chilling. And then when she got in there, the vet tech that we had, I just knew when I looked at her, she's not going to be able to handle Brownie. Brownie is very, very strong, and I'm shocked, honestly, at how strong she is most of the time. Should I just do that with no background, no purple? I don't know. Now I'm just going to go ahead and try the purple. Maybe we'll do a purple spritz of mica or something if I have that. So maybe it'll be okay. Anyway, I felt like the little girl was not going to be able to handle her because she's a very sweet dog. Amazingly sweet, but amazingly strong. And when I've had big dogs, I've had little dogs, I've, taken in lots of dogs over the years, and Brownie is the absolute hardest I've ever had to put medicine on. My littlest dog is pretty tough too, but Brownie is, and she's got a lot of power in her back end, if that makes sense. Like, baby got back. Y'all remember that song? Brownie can back it up like nobody's business. And so I want them to be prepared for that. So I'm trying to tell the girl. And anyway, then the doctor came in, and I had to see the girl doctor again, the vet. I wanted the guy. I didn't specify that on the phone. I didn't think I had to, because that's who Brownie's always seen. And I just thought, like, they probably give her the new patients or whatever. And I had her with Rambo too. And, which, I mean, she did good with him. And she did good with Brownie. It's not that. I don't have any real complaints, I guess. But I just like him better. And, so, whatever. But, okay. I'll think on the spritz. We're gonna try, since this one's got a little bit of purple. I don't know. I'm gonna try to work on it, but I want to try. Let me get the heat gun one quick time. I won't do it too much. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Completely horrible, was it? Okay. I just had another fairy here that I kind of gave me the same effect. Like, I wanted to try. Let's see if I like that any better. I won't do the whole card. I'll just stamp this part. But, it's not dark enough around here anyway, actually, is it? We'll see. Anyway, so I try to tell them, the vet tech and the vet, how strong she is to get ready. And so Brownie's just, giving them doggy kisses, and they're like, oh, how sweet. And I'm like, yeah. And so, and then they try to do something. And so she has, I know what she's got. She has, I feel like, yeast back in her ear again, her right ear, because she got it the same time last year when it was like 90-some degrees, although it was just a short time last year. And the doctor looked, and she said, yeah, that's what it is. And that their ears, her ears are so long or whatever, they flap over, and there's no, like, air circulation to, like, dry them out or whatever. So they often get it when it gets hot or whatever. So, but then I wanted them to check her paw, because she's been licking her paw, and then now she's been licking a second paw. And although I don't feel like she really checked that back right paw, I was afraid something was in it. I can't see anything, like maybe a splinter or whatever, but I thought they might put it under like a microscope. I don't know, whatever you do. And do that a little bit more. But between her toes are a little bit red. And so I was showing her that, and she said, yeah, she's probably got some grass allergies, that she sees that, a lot in the spring and summer with dogs. So that's what it looked like to her and whatever. And she didn't offer to do any allergy testing, but I don't know. I thought, what if she's got other allergies? Like, I've heard of dogs being allergic to chicken or to their dog food, but maybe if this doesn't work or something, maybe she'll do that at that point. Or honestly, I'll probably see the male doctor and have him do that. But I mean, I don't want her to be, I mean, it's not, she said it wasn't bad, but it is a little red. So anyway, we did an allergy shot of something, and she's like, I want to brace you for the price. So I'm like, oh Lord. But if she needs it, I mean, I don't want her to not have it. But so there's that. But whatever, it lasts for 6 to 8 weeks, and then if she's, not whatever, then we can do another shot. And so I don't know if she'll have to, like, do that every summer or what the deal is, but whatever, we'll get it figured out. And then otherwise, she just needed her annual, shots. And this time she was only due for her, I think it's called Bordetella, and they have to have that if you're going to board them. It protects them from kennel cough and stuff too. So, and something else, her parvo was due. Apparently the rabies is still good. I think it's like 3 years or something, so that's good. So I think I'm still going to do just a hint of this. Guess it goes that way. I don't know. Just going to do that along the side a little bit. On the corner here, because we didn't actually darken this one up too much, which we might still do. Not sure. Might just put a little bit right in there. In between those, maybe. I don't know. I'll stop. Sometimes I get a little too overzealous on the stamping, whatever. But anyway, so, and just like I said, I let them try to hold her. And, let's see. I do need a grounding thing, don't we? Anyway, but all in all, it went well. I had to help them hold her, and she did not like her nails getting done. They take her from me at that point and take her back to another room, which I hate. So I snuck out and looked at her. But even the doctor said, you know, well, we'll tag team her, we'll get it done or whatever. And I mean, that was fine. But you know, I don't know. I want it to be okay. But it took 4 of them down on the ground with her to do it. So I thought about just not even doing it, but her little nails are like Freddy Krueger. So there's that, you know. But I don't know. But anyway, so now she can't have a bath for the next 3, I think it's 3 weeks. No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But because of her ear, and she's a little stinky right now. I wanted to take her to the groomers first before she went to the vet, but I didn't want to, I don't know, mess anything up with her paw until I made sure and all that. But we'll see. So I guess I'll just take her after, you know, when she is better. But okay, I like the purple just a little bit better with that. I don't have another red cut, but I think that it'll pull it out of there a little bit more. I won't make you sit through all that, but anyway, she was heck on getting back to the car too. But as soon as we got the door open, she realized, hey, car, go home, you know. She jumped in, no problem. And we both were exhausted by that point, and she had all that trauma, you know, and I felt like I had as well, just worrying about her and whatever. So we both had a nice drink, and I always take her bowl of water, you know, and things, and she was thrilled to have that, and I was thrilled to have a drink too. And then she slept. She was exhausted, so she slept pretty much most of the way home, except when the phone kept going off, so I just put that on silent because that was annoying her. And but she was really good. I was afraid she was going to go to the bathroom on the way home, but she didn't. So I kept hearing her belly make noises, and but she made it. And her brother Copper definitely missed her. He was so excited when she came home. So, but anyway, so that is another reason I hadn't got another card up. But yeah, she's just the sweetest dog. I don't know. I just love them. I'd take 1,000,000 dogs if I could, to be honest. But anyway, so I'm going to add another little squirrel to this one. And so which one do you like better? Do you like that fairy or do you like that fairy? I'm almost thinking I like that fairy better. But I like that this is a little bit lighter all over because I think I put too much heels and whatever up there. But I don't know. We will see. I'll keep playing. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.